these are the wild card matchups I want to see the most. I came up with them the other day, but obviously I didn't feel it was comfortable enough doing it. I wrote them down. I sent it last night. I don't remember what number 5 on the list is, so Mike Hoskins, you got to remind me. But I am looking forward to these games. All right, now I remember. Here we go. Number 5 on this list, the wild card matchup I am looking forward to see. I want to see, because this one I think is going to happen. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I want to see Daniel Jones play a wild card playoff game.
They're going to win.
I want to see Brian Daboll take these Giants against the Minnesota Vikings.
We talking playoffs or what?
Saquon, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson, and whoever those guys who I've never heard of catching passes for Daniel Jones are. That's what I see. Kayvon Thibodeau aiming for Kirk Cousins. Big Z aiming for Daniel Jones. I want to see it. Two guys who spent much of the year with Coach of the Year candidacies going against each other. Kevin O'Connell for the Vikings, Brian Daboll for the Giants. That's number 5. Number 4, we've seen this matchup before this year, and it was a glimpse of the future that nobody thought would be possible.
Say it.
Number 4 on my list of top 5 wild card matchups I want to see. I want to see the Jacksonville Jaguars hosting Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers.
This is number 1 for me, I think.
I want to see teal versus powder blue. I want to see it all. And Justin Herbert v. Trevor Lawrence, I want to see this matchup will be dynamite. I know everybody thinks, Jacksonville Jaguars in the playoffs, what are they going to do? They're like the TCU of the NFL playoffs, right?
Probably.
I want to see the Jaguars, and the Chargers might not want to see the Jaguars team they saw earlier this year. What was it, 41-10 was the final of that one? Something like that?
Premium hair.
Not exactly like that.
Position.
Oh, yeah. Certainly for us, we want to see the flow. That's number 4 on the list. Number 3. Now, I don't think he's going to play, but the last time he did play against this team, it was in the snow, and it was a heck of a game this year. I wouldn't mind seeing Dolphins-Bills one more time in Western New York. And I don't know if Tua can play. I'm just hoping he can, and I understand the whole idea of wanting him to play might be putting him in danger. That is not what I want. Obviously, if he can't go, I don't think the Dolphins are going to make it. But if the Dolphins do make it, I think this is the game that I want to see. And hopefully Tua would be back and healthy and able to play it. But I want to see that. I want to see that matchup we saw in the snow on that Week 15 Saturday night NFL Network tripleheader. I want to see it in the playoffs. That would be an amazing playoff game, wouldn't it? For a wild card game. Number 2 on this list, I want to see Aaron Rodgers make the playoffs, and I want to see Aaron Rodgers go to San Francisco and play the 49ers. I want to see Packers 49ers in the wild card round. Oh, my gosh.
You're going to bet against Aaron Rodgers that game?
I don't know. Rodgers v. Purdy. Niners v. Packers. Come on. Who wouldn't want to see that? Who would not want to see that? And that would normally be number 1 on my list if it wasn't for the Dallas Cowboys visiting Tom Brady. Come on!
TJ's just like sitting
Come
over there.
on! That's all I got to say.
Go.
That's all I got to say is, come on!
You're going to bet against Tom Brady?
Together.
LFG, the Dallas Cowboys. I know you've got ideas in the 1 seed and you'd like to make it. I know you, TJ, are going to this weekend thinking the Eagles,
they're going to lose.
They might lose against the Giants team. That's the only team locked into a seed in a playoff spot going into Week 18. The only one. They have 0 to play for except pride and getting their momentum going. They go into Philadelphia. They take care of business. Somehow the 49ers wind up losing to the Arizona Cardinals and David Blau v. Purdy.
J.J. Watt might go off.
Blau v. Purdy and J.J. Watt's last game. I know you're seeing that. And then on top of it, I know you want to take Major Tutty and turn him into bacon.
Bacon's delicious.
Here you go.
Love bacon.
Bacon's good.
That said,
ham.
I don't want to see that.
No.
Why? Whoa.
Cowboys, Tom Brady, and scene. We're not talking enough, I think, about the fact that the Jacksonville Jaguars are hosting a de facto playoff game Saturday.
That's a real thing that's happening.
That Trevor Lawrence is going to take the field in Duval County, okay, against a Titans team that is a shadow of itself. with all due respect to Joshua Dobbs, is getting, the start of his life. And I'm sure he's got, ideas of his own success in his head and making the most of his moment. And it's an incredible story. He is an incredible human. And the opportunity in front of him and Derrick Henry and the reigning coach of the year and what they're able to do on Saturday night. But the Jacksonville Jaguars have been playing spectacular football in the last 6 weeks. They have taken Trevor Lawrence, and Doug Peterson has taken Trevor Lawrence and put them on a rocket ship that has taken off over the last 6 weeks. And this team was first on the clock in April. First on the clock.
Back to back.
After being first on the clock the previous April. And they made some great, when I say, I mean great decisions in free agency that were questioned about the price tag. Obviously, Christian Kirk is the most prominent name for that price tag. Again, I've been saying it all week. I'll keep saying it because it's a great line. I don't need the best players. I just need the right ones from Miracle. They put it together. And, of course, this does allow me one opportunity, again, to do one of my favorite pastimes, even though I've made a New Year's resolution to be kinder and gentler, just like everyone else in 2023.
Except when it comes to
Urban Meyer. Correct. Honestly. The bones were there. I mean, obviously they did add some free agents, and they did not have Travis Etienne last year, and you could see what he's doing now, right? Mm-hmm. But seriously, what Doug Peterson has done and how dreadful last year was for them to turn around and host this de facto playoff game on Saturday night, I'm looking forward to seeing what that crowd looks like. And I'm really looking forward, because these fans are nuts. You criticize them, they'll be in droves on your Twitter feed. Are there Jaguar bots? Do they have bots? I don't know. Are there people somewhere in Russia who are big Jaguar fans or something running a bot farm? I don't know. You're everywhere, and you're passionate. And so this is a big game Saturday night.
Is this known? Maybe you can ask the research, Rich. Has the team ever gone from first on the clock to winning the division?
I think it has before, first on the clock to winning the division. I think it has, and I'm trying to just wonder, because sometimes teams choose first on the clock because they got the draft choice. You know what I mean? Where they lucked out. They acquired somebody's draft choice in the previous years, and it turned into being the number one pick. But I don't know if gone from
worst record, number one pick,
yes,
boom, win the division.
Correct,
that year.
right.
I don't know. If that's
and again, it's a testament. If they do it, it's a testament to their free agent maneuvering, obviously, and not in this order, because I'm mentioning free agent maneuvering first. Talent on the roster, and the fact that Urban Meyer was so friggin' terrible at his job and totally messed up the most golden ticket the NFL has handed to a coach in recent memory. Enjoy the night, Jaguar fans, on Saturday.